Welcome to my channel. So excited to finally be reviewing this Colourpop. I was starting to wonder if it wasn't going to get here. Originally I wanted to review the complete Full of Sunshine bundle that they do, but for two reasons I ended up not. Number one is that bundle was sold out on their website, and number two, that bundle was $59, and that's a little rich for my blood. So if you want the full bundle, I'm sure they'll restock because this is their second monochromatic collection. The first one's blue and this one's yellow. That includes a brush set, a Here We Glow Again kit, which includes face milk, face oil, lip scrub, and 2 pocket-sized pigments, as well as the palette that I did get and will be reviewing today. They also have some of those items separately. So the one I ended up getting, you get the Honey eyeshadow palette, and that has 9 shades of pressed powder in there. You can get that separately for $12. And then for $25, I got a kit that also included a cream gel liner, and that is supposed to be in the shade Punch. And then this volumizing mascara, which you can see it has kind of a cool little hollow boxing there. And that is in shade Yellow Goodbye. I hope it's as bright, I don't know how I can see, as the sticker on the outside, but we shall see. So it's just a little bit about the products. Colourpop's really known for being really affordable, which obviously is partially why I'm getting it. I've liked some of their other shadows. I think they've been pretty pigmented, so we'll see what happens. Concealer, little bit of bronzer, blush, highlighter there. Nothing too crazy in my brows. And then I also primed my eyelids here. So we are all ready to check out this palette and see what's inside. So first thing I notice is it's actually plastic. You can hear it with my nails here. I know some of the palettes more like those magnetic clip covers. This is not. It's one of those that if you have fake nails, you're going to hate your life a little bit. And then we do have the little spongy protector here. Ooh, okay, so already I see like this middle color. It's calling to me. So here's the palette. We have, starting from this side going over, Stinger, Sunburst, Sweet Spot, Dandy, Palooza, Queen Bee, Totally Buggin', Oh Behave, and Buzzkill. So we have the 2 outsides on the top, and then all of them on the bottom are your more matte or flat colors. And then 3 of them look more metallic, and that middle one, we'll see, it looks like it's straight up just like gonna be loose glitter when I take it out of that packed compartment in there, but we shall see. So let's do a little color swatch here. So I'm gonna start up here with Singer. And that one's kind of chalky and not in love with it. Sunburst. That one too, there's quite a bit of fallout on this, but it's more of gold, a little bit darker. Sweet Spot. That's probably more of like the true yellow you're thinking of. Going to the second row. Dandy. Oh, look at Dandy. She's got some sparkle to her. Okay, here's this Palooza. I'm going to hold it flat because, like I said, I think it might just be straight up loose glitter when it comes down to it. Yeah, that's gonna, I think I'll probably, if I use that, have to use, they have like a separate glitter primer that you can kind of put over shadow and is buildable. Might have to be a thing. Queen Bee. Oh, that's like a beautiful dark gold. And then the bottom row, we have Totally Buggin'. Again, I think the mattes are a little bit more chalky. Sorry about my camera angle here. I'm just using my webcam. I am thinking about getting an actual like separate camera because I think that would make this a lot easier. But we'll see how you guys react to these and go from there. So the second to the last is Oh Behave, and then the last one is more of a brown. It's called Buzzkill. So overall, I haven't put them on my face yet, so obviously they could blend or look totally different, but just first impressions here. The matte ones, oh gosh, that glitter's like not even coming off my finger with a wipe. The matte ones are a lot more like almost chalky looking. They're not like super pigmented. But like I said, we'll see. They could be very buildable. You never know. It's not going to be the same on a swatch as it's going to be when it's on your actual face. Actually put it on our face. We're going to go ahead and open the other two products. So like I said, that kit came with a mascara and an eyeliner. And, ooh, she thick. This Colourpop Volumizing Mascara in shade Yellow Goodbye. It says, hello, I'm here. So, Colourpop, hope you're actually here when we show up, because sometimes, you guys probably know, it'll say volumizing and then you're like, hi, where are you? No volume. So we'll see. And then this cute little one, put me on your lids, it says. And another thing, guys, if you don't know, I know some of you are into this, but this brand is cruelty-free, so that's really great. It says it's a cream gel liner, so hopefully that means it's going to glide on and we're not gonna have to go over and over and over again. And looks like this is just your traditional little twist one. It's not one that you sharpen. And we'll get to the applicator and all that when we get there. Oh, I just now notice there's not, I thought there was like a little mirror in the top of this to begin with, but it's literally just like a silver reflective piece that they stuck in there. Like, why? I don't know. Anyway, so let's get this little bit of hair out of our way. And we are gonna start. I'm using a Vasanti brush. It's a contour eyeshadow for brushes are not my forte, so I just use them how they work. Get over it. I'm going to go in, I think, first with Oh Behave. It's a little bit of a darker, like mustard. Now, I am going to tap beforehand because that is one of the matte shades. And I do not want to have any fallout on the rest of this face because I don't want to go back and redo what I already did. So I'm saying be careful. Don't mess up what you already spent time doing. I'm going to go back a little bit more just to define it. You can already see it's definitely showing up. So even though it's a little, like I said, powdery, chalky, whatever you want to call it in the pan, there's not really any fallout or anything underneath, which is good. And that's also probably because we tapped. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit of Buzzkill, which is like darker brown color on the outside of my lid here. Blend that in and out. I think it would probably be better if it were darker, but obviously, guys, you know, just because this palette is all in this together, that doesn't by any means force you to say, I can only create this look with this one palette. I can only use colors from this one palette. If you say, hey, I wish this look had a little bit of a darker brown, go to a different palette. The only risk you take then is obviously like different companies use different formulas, and so you might get two things that don't super blend together. Much like if you use silicone versus water-based products, they don't always lay on your face very well. It just depends, but you know, experiment. That's part of the fun of makeup to me, is just experimenting. And that's what we're doing here. I don't have a specific look in mind. So far we've got Oh Behave in the crease. We've got Buzzkill on the outside. And I'm going to go ahead and do Sunburst, which again was this little, can't see it very good, this little top shade here in the middle. And we're going to, again, tap it because we don't like fallout. And we're going to put that in the middle. drag it into the corner. There's a lot of fallout in the pan here. I would tip it, but it would literally go everywhere. And you can see her a little bit. Make sure everything's blended together. And yes, I have used the same brush the whole time. I know a lot of people switch or say use a new brush or whatever. I do use the same brush for the whole look a lot of times. Not always, but again, that could just be my own unknowledge about brushes. Unknowledge isn't even a word I know, but whatever. But we'll get there. For this Palooza, I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the corner here. But I am going to, like I said, since it is literally just straight up loose glitter when it gets on the brush, I'm going to use this glitter primer. You can use whatever you want. This is not just eyeshadow primer. It's meant specifically for like the gritty loose glitter, which is kind of what this is. The one I'm using is Ulta Beauty brand, and you can see it just says for eyes and face. So I know some people like to do the looks where they have the glitter all around the eye. That's fine. You can put this anywhere on your face. I'm going to take this little dual-ended eyeliner brush. It's Avon, believe it or not, but I'm going to put a little bit of this primer on here just because it gives me a little more control and I'm not like putting primer all over my whole eye because it is a little luminous and I don't want it to screw up the rest of the shadow that I already put on there. So I'm just going to gently pat it in. And some people are afraid to go outside of their eyes. Don't be afraid to go outside of your eyes. Like, I'm going to go all the way into my corner out here. You can see it shows up as a little bit of a like creamy or luminous whitish light shade. So again, on this side, I'm going to go not even a third of my eye with it. And then into this corner. So I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush to apply that glitter just because it does have a little of that primer on the end now. So I think it'll stick really well. So this is the middle Palooza, that like crazy glitter. Like this would not, you could use this palette for an everyday look, I think, but I don't think that you would want this Palooza for like everyday because, well, you'll see in a minute. It's pretty wild. This would be like going out on a date night or like to a concert. But it's like straight up yellow glitter, y'all. I don't hate it. I'm not mad at it. I just know some people think certain things are for certain occasions. You know, I work in a public school. There's definitely looks that I like that other adults or parents would be like, wow, she thinks she's trying to be a high school kid playing with glitter, which part of me wants to say, I don't care. I like glitter. Let me do what I want. Like, there's so many worse things I could be doing. But at the same time, yes, I understand. We want to be professional and all that jazz. So now I've got this glitter in the corner of my eye. I am going to do a little bit of powder and going back over some of those matte shades because now where I've used that primer, it's not blended super well. So I'm going to take Stinger. And I'm just going to press it over it. I'll still have the glitter, but I think I'm going to lose some of that shine that I got from putting that primer since it was a liquid primer. Yeah, that helped a lot. Give you a little close up here. I have a little bit of new lighting. I told you, those of you that are following me on Instagram, I have a little bit of new lighting, but it's not a ton. If everything goes well and I keep doing these, then I can just get more and a backdrop and all that, because obviously, like, got my bookshelf in my spare bedroom in the background. Moving on, we're going to go to one last shade, because I like to go, some people are afraid to play with this area. I don't like to do just a lid. I want to go all the way up. So I'm going to finish with Totally Buggin'. I've used like almost every shade in the palette at this point. Just take it up there. It's a little bit lighter. Again, I don't know if I love these colors. I don't know if I would use them all together like this normally. I'm just doing it as like a try this palette out deal. Same thing, I'm already thinking like with this yellowish eyeliner and mascara, it's going to be a lot of yellow if it's just like yellow glitter, yellow eyeshadow, yellow eyeliner, yellow volumizing mascara. But maybe like if you had a pink eye with a little popping gold yellow mascara, that might look cute. So here we go, onto the eyeliner. I gotta say, like, I don't know, I'm really liking the, not the felt tip, but the eyeliners that have, it looks like a felt tip, but it has like bristles at the end. But they really only have like black and brown and stuff at that point. I would love to see more eyeliners that are in colors like this, but with the bristles at the end, because this is just not, I don't know if it's going to show up if I do it up there. So I'm going to do a little bit here in my waterline because I think you'll be able to actually see it down there. And I don't like a lot in my waterline, but you can definitely see underneath there. You could do shadow if you don't want to do the waterline or whatever. But again, if it weren't if the palette is monochromatic, but that doesn't mean your look has to be like mine. Because I'm not going to lie, it kind of looks like glitter just like vomited on my face right now. It's fine. We love a good glitter moment. So I've got that bright yellow in the waterline. And then this, did you hear that pop? I don't know if you could hear that. It's yellow, so even on the inside, this part right here is yellow. That's kind of cool. And it says BFF on the top. It's already, like, it feels kind of thick already. Let's see what the wand looks like. Pretty normal. It's a little bit of a curve in the middle, but not too much. Doesn't look too clumpy. Let's see. Well, one, if it's volumizing, and two, if it shows up as yellow, or if you're like, where is it? I feel like I was exactly right. This is just like the eyeliner where if I were wearing a different color underneath, so if I did not have yellow eyeshadow on underneath, if I had a purple or a blue or an orange or pink, really anything that would contrast, I think these eyelashes would pop. I'll try to show you them better in a minute. I would definitely agree it's volumizing though, surprisingly. The hardest thing though is that because it's yellow, I'm trying to cover all of the color of my natural darker lash. And so I'm having kind of a hard time getting all the way to the base of my lash. Sorry to give you a view of my nose, but so there it is. If I tilt my head, you can see the yellow of the lash. Ooh, look at it over there. You can really see it's yellow there. I don't think you could, but you can also see like how you can see the natural darker brown towards my eye like I was talking about. Maybe the eyeliner would fix that some if you did that. But this wouldn't be something you could do with falsies unless you were able to find a colored false lash, because otherwise you would have like black and gold. I don't know, that could be a fun look, black and gold. Some of these products I think I'm definitely going to try again when I'm not doing just like straight up full yellow, because again, it's just like a lot, and like, I don't know, they didn't like super blend in the crease and on top the way I would love them to, but this is just a very quick, throw it on, see how it is too. So at the end of the day, this is $12. You can't get 9 shades for $12 very many places. And again, to add for only $13 more, a mascara and an eyeliner, that's not too bad. I mean, obviously they're shipping, but it's not too bad. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, I don't know about this look for every day, but it could be a little fun summer look. Definitely like it like against this heather gray shirt that I'm wearing. But yeah, I think I'll give some of these another try another day when I'm not just doing straight up all yellow, kind of mix and match a little bit and see how that goes. But let me know in the comments, what do you think of the eyeliner? What do you think of the mascara? Would you wear them, or is it just kind of like a little too wild of a moment for you? I already have like the glitters already falling out even with the primer on my face too, so you gotta love that. I am planning on having my next video be, I had someone ask me to do a tutorial on false lashes. So what kinds are there, glue, application tools, and then doing a demo of actually putting some on. So that's gonna be my next video. Some of you might have also seen on Snapchat earlier, I got a box of things from Ulta. They were having a 50% online sale. So, I mean, obviously I did that. So thanks for watching, guys. Give it a subscribe if you want to see more. I'm planning on making more, and have a good rest of your week.